Hello, my name is Teresita Blanco, there's sister, and today we're continuing with the exploration of the Oven Village. Like you will remember the last time in my last stream that I did the trial of archery. Well, now I'm gonna see what other missions are lying about this little village.
Shall we make for the point of departure? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, now...
Akayel fil Kalawin nun li arama. Arume fa in Itarond, etele eldalia nun we.
Oh wow, it wants a piece of a medusa. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a while before I can improve this part.
In Lalasta.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll
Well, I
wager.
guess now let's just put away the SS baggage and then let's just start to random people.
Sirrot fanun kalayan lom. Kana el kemen hum.
Fallis Haranon, Halana Fair in Morin Osto, El Kalwa. Salma Kanyani.
Yavtarma erume.
Elelote an fear ananduin. Mormatif osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Angudu telpe.
Frey, follow me.
Like I'm running low on money, so I'm gonna like sell some of those little gemstones here.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume.
Kemenindor, Fionar lis nun.
Nefernis Alifkil? Nun ve oyanda ata. Nun lia tilmo. Ronde Minotaur.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
Akaya arume fa in Iteron.
Like I wonder if it's gonna be end up stronger than my current Mystic Archibald. Hmm.
Atele in Lalasta.
Well, not to see if I can afford it. I will deal with it when I deal with it.
Nun ve oyanda ata.
Yavtarma erume.
Salma Arenfe. Lisfa ondo sor. Salma me.
Orniataher, Ostolia Hiroth.
Falis Heronon Lareso.
Kemenindor, Fionar lis nun.
Falasmir Salma. Elalia. Luintarma Lintan.
Ayolot Ronde Milita.
My duty is to care for this, our sacred tree. The Arborheart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arborheart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwifentia in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arborheart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the Arborheart to recover her strength in full. She begins to wane. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere. If you find any, will you tell me where it lies?
You can always depend upon me to translate for you, Master. Gwifentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali smithing style. A Batali blacksmith ought to be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know?
Well, I think I'm gonna prioritize for now going to Batal to like go help out the happy tree that's dying.
So Gwefencha is the Elvish word for
But I'm gonna like first like talk to anyone else to see what else is triggered here, because this was not like a high priority mission.
to show you the way.
Well, now isn't
Dear Alakaliel.
Make anything melton.
Onne kasinke faniln. Morfa menelsar.
that looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Menelume sur Karin. Lungtena peli telume. Kiriando anmindor hiro. Lungtena
And then again, this is like a pretty small town. I think at most it's probably like 1 or 2 quests, or I don't know. Apparently there's just only one, and I already finished talking to everyone.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Dear Alakaliel.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Ronde Minita.
Nolhum, Alcamer.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Like, it's fun to see, like, this silly little elven village. I mean, like, if there ever was a cliche, it would be this one. Like, elves living in the woods, in harmony with nature, you know. All slender and whatnot, because they are vegetarians and whatnot. But, like, you know. I don't know, just getting a little cliche, but whatever. I guess that's why. I mean, somebody in like the Middle Ages said that that's how elves live, so then that kind of like became the norm. The long and short of it is that I like my elves like those crazy twins from like the movie Hellboy that are like very bloodthirsty and murderers, and they have an army of robots golems made by dwarves, and then they almost slaughter the entire human race. That's what I think of when I imagine elves. Like they usually talk about like the nice elf, but nobody talks about the unsaintly court, you know, like the elves are really, really hate humanity and whatnot. They'll be like, cause in this one they'll be like, oh my god, there's like outsider, and they'll be like, whatever, we live in harmony and whatnot, but like the unsaintly court, they will make you know that you're not welcome.
We've made it then.
Alright, time to start like using all of the waystones that I have been hoarding for a bit. I mean fairy stone, not waystone. I get them confused.
Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught.
Like I am really almost done with the Mystic Archer form. Very close.
There's no place I'd rather be.
We have reached...
What you need. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, there's something written here.
Aye. What brings you to Brocker's smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a look. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say. I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see. So the blacksmith ought to grant us some Gwefencha in exchange for nutriab. Shall we inform Ms. Darren of this, Master? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
The Vanguard is... yours. What business?
Time to use up another fairy stone. Board uses the traditional Batalis MIDI style, but it turns out there's more than one way to hit a forge. Wonder if weapons turn out different depending on style. I have to remember to take a peek at the local MIDI. If ready to change, go to Vermont. This mission is designed to eat up my fairy stones.
Follow me, if you would.
Most of our guests only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I shan't suffer. Tis untidy lodgers. Do come again.
Alright, up and away. I need to move a little bit more forward. I forgot that the fairy stone cannot be used if there's a sliding doors.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha. The Arborheart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients, rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb.
Rotten fish and apples? My stomach lurches at the very thought.
Well, rotten fish and apples is I think it's something that I have a lot of in the storage bin. Like, I don't like throwing away anything. Because, like, in the original Dogma, you could restore rotten items into their original form using the healing spring. But over here, the healing spring doesn't do nothing.
avehum?
Sinde fir arenka.
The apples and fish we gathered have gone rotten, Master, judging by the smell. Shall we see them to Miss Darren? Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
We're here, Master.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more, pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this, but I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
And that's how you ferry stone NPCs to other areas. And you gotta carry them, otherwise they'll be left behind.
One of my former masters.
I don't know, maybe it got patched, but you know, I'm not taking any chances again.
Keep that in mind.
But not at the expense of my duty.
Where was I bound again? I know every place.
A customer, then. That changes things.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest.
Like, what did you imagine of an elf? I mean, like, they're in all the books. They're just like a human, but with pointy ears.
Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master?
What business have you here?
Oh my god, not another exclamation. If anything middle of the night, so if like Abdullahan shows up, we are in trouble. Well, it's not night yet, but soon.
That changes things.
Oh, there's a griffin nearby. Oh man, it is coming right at us. Alright, just ignore it, don't make any eye contact. Pretend it's not there.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Ah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this. And I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But...
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Tread carefully. One never can be too cautious. Tis a fair reward. We can't complain. Well worth the effort of breaking it.
I must get as much...
Oh! Are you done collecting already? Hop to it then, eh? You won't find any scale. Oh! Are you done collecting already? That was quick. Suppose we'll wait till Darren's done as well, then head back, eh?
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? You've got so much. With this, the Arborheart will undoubtedly recover. For now, I must return and tend to the Arborheart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arborheart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
Oh, well, I guess that's it for the mission. Well, there's one in the checkpoint town. I guess I'll just take an Oscar and go there.
I could look upon this sky for all eternity, if 'twasn't for the crick in my neck.
Keep gazing upward and you'll like to stumble ere long.
One of these days I'll buy myself a manor. A customer then. That's changed.
Like, I'm curious to see if that guy does dwarven smithy.
I'm a master of the craft, I am. I'll not spurn your company.
I guess it's just weirdly locked for now. I don't know. Or maybe she's the one that does the blacksmith stuff.
I've not been to Vermund before. What's it like?
Or maybe it's not open in the middle of the night. I'm just guessing at this point.
Say, what's the difference between a sovereign and an Arisen? How goes the adventuring?
So stiff. What business have you here?
Most of our only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I shan't suffer, 'tis... untidy lodgers. Do come again.
I'm gonna go to the Oscar to make my way to checkpoint time. Well, I'm gonna see if it's running. And it is not. But I guess time to go walk there because I don't know, just I wanna like reserve my fairy stones for something like really, really important.
What to make of this?
Ready for the morrow. Food's laced, meal strapped. I'm ready for patrol.
And that's if it's like that far away. And I don't really have a ferry stone close to one area, to the place that I'm trying to get to.
Master, my heart knows no... a greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Susceptible to lightning attacks.
You have my protection. Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly lend. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
She's always out of breath.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Yes, Master? You require assistance?
Look at that small piece of meat
Well, we've
from like a mystery animal. Head count, yeah.
stomachs with a few
3 pounds, yeah.
Indeed.
Everyone's
Surely
alive.
we've time for a short kip ere we continue on our merry way.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another speaker.
We've got them on the run!
'Tis a wonder any foe challenges us with the Arisen in our midst.
Oh, you can see the nice upgrade now. Now they're both finally doing damage.
My knowledge from other worlds tells me that a forgotten riftstone lies near here. Shall I lead the way? I shan't allow any further harm to come.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
There. What was that?
Let me be the one to collect it.
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
Should your pack grow over full, have no fear. Our luck.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, it was a fine adventure we shared. May we meet again.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
A troubling rumor has reached my ears, and methinks I ought to share it. 'Tis said there is an illness spores can contract beyond the rift that inflicts unspeakable harm on those around them.
Alright, let's continue exploring this area while I make my way towards the mission.
And in time will even cease to heed the Arisen's commands.
Can that really be true? I don't like the sound of it at all.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early cricket gets the worm, as they say.
Not bad.
Plenty more where that came from.
Not so bad, I think.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that bit go to waste.
That was superb, Arisen.
Would seem Batal has a prominent statue of its own.
Shall we take a closer look?
Alright, I see the griffin up there. Although the question, does he see me? I got like distracted and I was too busy looking at the griffin and not like the monster nearby.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Surely not.
Strike hard enough, we might not have to do this twice.
I shall lead the charge.
Of course.
Need healing. I'm happy to oblige.
Ah, cool. Finally, we won one of those little badges for Tico. I don't know what it does, but she has one now.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become... Take this. Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
Nice armor you've got. Look, you'll not get past me!
Come on then! Stand.
The Arisen has been poisoned!
What am I to do?
Alright, I'm officially the one with the Mystic Archer form.
I've got to thank you somehow, don't I?
We've no need of arrows. None of us can use them.
You never know. We might find a use for them.
Like, I'm gonna start slowly making my way back. Well, I'm gonna first wait for Tico to finish learning her ability, and then I'm gonna swap forms.
Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master. Where the Saurian? This foe seems unlikely to catch a chill, however cold our ice attacks may be.
One of us has been poisoned!
Alright, she's almost done with the mage form, and then she can be the sorcerer form. Which is good because I already had like the very good staff and some other stuff.
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
I intend to head back to town so that I can switch forms. And then I'll explore this area more calmly and whatnot.
Might I interest you in my humble... Wes? Hope to see you again.
Have we any gold left after that? Extravagance.
Surely a bit of overspending every now and again cannot hurt.
It would seem we need not always travel by foot, if novel inventions such as this are to be found.
A fine thing, miss. 'Tis all... Most as though it were placed here for our benefit.
I enjoy tackling fierce...
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
I expect you'll be wanting my assistance.
I think I activated the golem. Oh, they just keep going, pretend that we don't see it. Wow, like her lightning has a really far away range. Ah, whatever. Going along.
Tremendous work. Would that we might always be so in step, eh?
You seem to have been chilled. You're right.
I feel as though I'm being watched.
This wound is proof of my negligence.
Leave it to me, Arisen.
Welcome, sir. Doubly... So if you're here to bar, hope to see you again.
'Tis a striking view. Might we not linger here a moment to enjoy it?
The sea. Scenery of Batal is wondrous to behold.
Shall I assist? Leave it to me.
Now here's aught of interest. A ballista.
'Tis a glad thing we happened upon this. Unleashing it during combat ought to fluster our foes.
I guess we can say while riding whatever the hell this is. Oh, that's just good to know. I guess they just don't let you save if you're like moving, like riding a sphinx or something. I don't know. Oh, like that guy has like a cool looking sword. It looks like a talon. You see it? Oh yeah. All right, let's just focus here.
Something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost.
How about me? I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
We fight. To arms.
Fear not. 'Tis well in hand. Poison is a knot. Yes, Master? You require assistance?
This looks as good a place as any.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Lots to do. And precious little time.
Interested in my wares? Hoy, looking... No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you might even make a new discovery.
So these are like all of the proficiencies that like all of the forms that I have unlocked. I can be warrior, I can be fighter, or I can try out the trickster form. Well, I have found a couple of those weird little city perfume stuff. But I want to try out. I'll do the trickster, and then afterwards I'll do the fighter, warrior, and then warfarer once I run out of forms to try. Oh yeah, and before changing form, always check to see they have one last augment before changing form. Trickster with a peculiar smart, dispensing implements known as seltzers to conjure an array of illusions, though they have few means of harming their enemies directly. Tricksters excel in the art of deceit and possess magic fit to befuddle foes and trick them into delivering their own ends. Only the Arisen can acquire this skill. Tricksters can use square to swing the seltzer and infuse its smoke. However, unlike for other vocations, this action deals hardly any damage, and its true purpose is to draw attention to the wielder. Use the seltzer to beguile foes, and you should soon have them dancing on the palm of your hand. Press triangle to conjure a simulacrum, an illusion figure that is identical to the caster and can be used to confuse foes. Use R1 to summon a simulacrum to your side. Note that the simulacrum has limited health and will weaken and ultimately dissipate when struck. It would also dissipate if the caster incurs damage or strays too far away from it. Okay, so it's like my shadow clone. After conjuring a simulacrum, hold R1 and then press triangle to cast enthralling aroma and possess an enemy. Other foes will confuse the possessed victim for the caster and attack it. Okay, so first we summon the spectre and then we have it possess someone. The wily trickster knows to turn an enmity to their advantage and need not feel outnumbered even when facing multiple foes. The trickster cannot deal damage to their foes directly, but equip a seltzer steel serves to augment their own powers in battle by boosting their strength and magic. Strength affects the trickster's ability to draw the attention of foes by swinging the scepter, while magic increases the health of their other shadow clone, simulacrum. Instead, I have a better one.
Many thanks.
Thank you, Arisen. I promise to wield this maester's teaching well, and prove myself worthy of your faith.
Alright, time to go change up the equipment.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? Most of our guests only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one...
Alright, so I did have a fancy smelly thing. Alright.
One thing I shan't suffer, always a pleasure. Most of our only do take care to leave the room as you found it.
I have an Arisen spawn, but where did I even find this?
If there's one thing, do come again. Most of our guests only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing... I shan't suffer, 'tis untidy lodgers. Do come again. Well met, sir. Most of our only do take care to leave the room as you found it. If there's one thing I shan't suffer, do come again.
Alright, we finished changing our form. Now let's go outside and take it for a test run.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Anyone got something to spend?
It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Shall we hop on? We needn't let our feet do all the work.
I would gladly be of aid, Arisen.
Oh, that was silly. Summon my shadow clone like flying very far away. Oh well. Oh my god, that call is being sober.
Is your pack not overflowing? Oh, carried so much. I worry.
I'm still trying to figure out what's the joke of this form. Let's say if I do like this, I can call the attention of the griffin or something. We'll see. That could work well to start out with the Mystic Archer and then switch to the Trickster, because the Mystic Archer has a couple of abilities that augment the strength of your pawns, because in the Trickster form they're gonna be the ones who do all of the heavy lifting. I guess I'm still there rampaging. I suppose I could be a good target to try out the new form.
Come on, don't drag this out.
Battle is best avoided. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Go on, run. What's the hurry?
Feast your eyes on this.
Okay, I'm not getting the logic behind it. Like, how was it that the little smoky person supposed to possess people, or I haven't unlocked the ability yet?
Not much chance for friendly conversation with this lot. Caution would be wise. We ought not let it halt us in our course.
Where do you think you're going, eh? Get back here. Where do you think you're going?
I shall summon a storm to throw our roads away.
Get back here. Where do you think you're going, eh? Get back here.
No harm shall come.
I guess it's nice to see that somebody's taking away a lot of damage. Because I still haven't figured out how to make use of this form, and I forgot to get a healer from last save pod.
This triumph.
Alright, the golem followed me all the way over here. Let's take him for a spin.
Wait! Don't leave me here, Arisen!
Hold it!
Feast your eyes on this!
One of us is being dragged!
Alright, that kinda worked. I don't feel like I'm doing anything to it, but it's ow! I missed a Mystic Archer form already. Well, most of the forms tend to be alpha at the beginning until you figure out what you're supposed to do with it. Oh my god, somebody finished that thing off already. I think I finally somebody got it. And I don't even know what killed these two. Kamikaze zombies.
The monster seems to have dropped something. Someone saw fit the camp here, 'twould seem.
What say we get some rest? I'm not sure I could face a trek with my belly so full.
On your feet! We're under attack! No hope but carelessness. I can look forward to prowess.
I guess I should go back to town and like get more than one Trickster attack, cause what I have on right now, it is not helping me one bit.
The sky is radiant. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
'Tis as you say. You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find. All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to... Are you fit to travel?
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
The hell was that? Like a weird priest and escort, I don't know.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Let us endeavor to keep up. Though we are less fleet of foot. Grant you an elemental food.
Oh, that did something. The hell if I know what.
Oozes, master!
You've been doused in oil. You must steer clear of fire.
Hold fast, Arisen. I shan't let you fall.
The Arisen is in your charge. Whatever it is you need, I'm glad you You'll not live to regret this.
gone from bad to worse.
You have no right.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
Look around.
By and large, the people of Bagbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts, and regard her as family.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it on... A whim. You've naught to lose, and you... Many thanks.
What business have you here?
Alright, that's enough Dragon Dogma for one day. So, like, it was interesting to work with the Trickster at level 1. And tomorrow I'll see if at level 4 is usable. Like, it's fun to go from, like, a very nice magical offensive that instantly kills everything with, like, a fire to just blowing puff and to just be smoke and mirror and just mostly, I don't know what, I still don't know what to do with the Trickster. Oh, well, bye.